tomorrow. The fight is Saturday, obviously. The weigh-in is at 6 o'clock. I believe he what Eddie Hearn was saying towards the end of the press conference, and press conference was eh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be wanting, I be, of course, I'm a guy in boxing. I be wanting to see, some of the guys, pop they shit in the, in the press conference and everything and, get a little Aggie in there a little bit, man. But this press conference was definitely not that. Both of the guys was respectful to each other. So, definitely salute to both guys, Boots and Stanionis for sure. And, Boots and Stanionis, they had, a few words towards the end of the press conference where Stanionis was saying that he was saying all gas, no brakes, and she immediately. Hey, salute, man, for sure, for sure. Amanda Stanionis was towards the end of the press conference was saying all gas, no brakes, and Boots was saying like, oh, you gonna come forward, like you gonna get hit with some stuff, like come forward, and it's definitely what I'm saying, it's lit, you know what I mean, like for sure, you know what I'm saying. So and Bozy was saying if Man Stanionis is gonna come forward and try to play with Boots on the inside and and act crazy. I'm saying it's gonna be an early night for Boots and everything. So confident side on Boots on side, man. And Man Stanionis, man, him and his team, they very confident in the fight as well, man. So we definitely gonna have a banger in this fight for sure, man. Tomorrow, I see Raymond Ford. He up there. He got a tough fight with this guy Thomas Mathis. Like, let me run through the card. Actually, let me run through the card a little bit because they got some guys on this card. Um, so who we got? So we got Raymond Ford. He's fighting for the WBA Continental North America Super Featherweight title. So it's a regional title. Fighting Thomas Mathis. 10 rounds, and got Archo Papico versus Christian Cordo, and then the prelims. They got Amari Jones, the young prospect from the Olympics, and as well they got Zaquan Moses, Shakur Stevenson, his nephew. He fighting on the card as well. So you got some guys on the card. The card is it's okay. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? It's a solid card, man. But we're gonna work with it tomorrow for Saturday, man, for sure. But the main feature is Ennis and Stanionis, and I know a lot of people have been talking about Jerron Ennis as far as like his weight cut. Like everybody been talking about like he looked like he becoming to look drained, and it's 2 days before the fight and everything. And I mean, this is my thing. I'm gonna say about the weight cut. Do I believe like Boots is having a tough weight cut for like him being at 147 for us this particular fight? Yes, I do. Like what I'm saying, like, and I've been on record saying like I do believe like it's going to come a time where Boots is going to have to move up to 154. Man, he's not going to be able to stay at 147 for too long, or he's going to end up being on some Earl Spence 2.0 shit. You know what I mean? And I don't want that to happen for Boots. You know what I'm saying? I think he's an amazing fighter for sure. And I think Boots definitely going to have to, unify, do your thing this Saturday. And I don't know what if he's trying to unify all of the titles. Of course, he's saying all of that, but you already tried to unify with Brian Norman, and they play games with the negotiations and stuff, everything a few months ago. And then Mario Barrios, you got him out there. Of course, PBC they done reported that he's gonna be coming back pretty soon. So maybe you can see what's up with Mario Barrios with unifying. We'll see what happens. I know Norman. I know they said they want to unify with Barrios, but Norman possibly may have us fight with Jin Sasaki, the number 2 contender in the WBO at 147. So we'll see what happens though. But I don't know how long Boots is going to be able to stay at 147, man. And plus, I mean, if just me personally, I've been the guy saying that I feel like if Boots be at 154. I think he'll do very well up there, man. And all the big money fights is at 154 right now. You know what I mean? I say like, unify, get this title, and then, try to, take those titles and use that for leverage to get you a title shot immediately at 154. You know what I mean? So that would be my plan if I was a part of Boots team. If I would advise. You know what I'm saying? Personally, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens with Boots, man. But I'm definitely excited for this fight, man, for sure. What's up with my boy Ring Walk Boxing Podcast? What's good? Salute, cuzzo. He said, I agree, fam, but Bozy Ennis and Boots is good at 147 pounds for time being. Yeah, for time being, man, but we don't know how long. We don't know how long it's gonna last, man, for sure, man, because no, Boots is a big guy, man. He a big guy, man. And the thing about this fight, too, with him fighting in this fight, um, like Boots has the IBF. Usually has a 10-pound rule on fight night. You can't weigh over 10 pounds on fight night. Well, he don't have to in this fight because it's a unification. You know what I'm saying? Because they're fighting for Stanionis for his title as well. So it's a unification. So he don't have to weigh 10 pounds on fight night. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing just to kind of pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? See how much Boots rehydrate up on fight night as well, man. As well with Stanionis as well too. Stanionis had some little issues with some weight as well with 147 as well. So what I'm saying? Definitely interesting to see these guys at the weigh-in tomorrow for sure. And one fight that I like to fight, the co-main event with Raymond Ford and Thomas Mattis. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? Raymond Ford, I've seen him popping his shit a little bit over there. And he was talking shit about Shushu, talking about Shushu Carrington is soft and everything. Like, I'm like, okay, Raymond, you talking loud over there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You at 130, Shushu at 126, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be a little difference that Shushu's at 130. Now you left 126 because you couldn't make 126 after you lost to Nick Ball. You know what I'm saying? Which you should have went to 130 at that time, but you drained yourself just to get that turkey bag, and you took a loss to Nick Ball. And Nick Ball, he over there running with your title at 126 now. So now you trying to work your little way up in the WBA by catching your little regional title this Saturday. So we'll see what you do. Raymond Ford been popping shit a lot lately, man. So I want to see Raymond Ford have a dominant performance Saturday for sure. Like I definitely want to see something dominant from him because he been chatting a lot. Chatting that Tank and a whole bunch of guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I want to see what he on come this Saturday because we want to see if all this talk is real for sure. You know what I mean? And I like Raymond Ford, but he definitely been doing a little bit of, suspect movement, you know what I'm saying, recently from him, man. For his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But we can get to the next topic, man.